俺が戦う。
俺が戦う。Okay. 俺が戦う。ハロー。200。284日連続。日連続。俺が戦う。I fight. 俺が戦う。I fight. 俺が戦う。
それも探さなくてはなりませんので。
それも探さなくてはなりませんので。because we must search for that as well. Benzerka, how is it going, bro? Day 284日連続。Bro, Benzerka, we just keep going. 決して止まらない。日あと日。決して止まらない。
それも探さなくてはなりませんので。
Because we must search for that as well. You are an inspiration, bro. Thank you very much, Benzerka. Thank you very much. We just keep going, bro. We must also search for this. I get inspiration from people, from your comments. Whenever I see someone commenting, writing in the chat, I get motivation. やられるぞ。We are done for. We'll be killed. I will be killed. Yeah, I'll be killed.
で、お父さんは何してるの？
And how about your father? What is he doing? I'll be lurking today, bro. Enjoy your study. Bro, thank you very much for coming by, Benzerka. Thank you very much, bro. Really appreciate it. You stuck with me from the beginning, So I really appreciate it. で、お父さんは何してるの？
私が話すと思うのかい？
私が話すと思うのかい？You think I would say it?
私が話すと思うのかい？
You think I would say it? You think I would speak? 私が話すと思うのかい？ You think I would say it?
全然大丈夫じゃありませんでしたよ。
It's totally not fine.
どうしていいのかわからない。
I don't understand why. What's the reason? I don't understand why that is okay. どうしていいのかわからない。I don't understand why that's okay.
問題ありませんね。
There's no problem. 問題ありませんね。Then there's no problem. No problem.
大丈夫ですか？
姫様。大丈夫ですか？姫様。Are you okay, princess?
だけどここにいる。
He wasn't there. He wasn't here. But he is here. だけどここにいる。But he's here.
私は構いません。あの子たちは。
私は構いませんが、あの子たちは。
私は構いませんが、あの子たちは。
私は構いませんが、あの子たちは。I don't mind, but what about those kids? What? 私は構いませんが、あの子たちは。As for me, I don't mind, but what about these kids?
誰かいないのか？
No one is there. Is there no one there? Isn't someone there?
映画で見たことがある。
I saw it in a movie. I've seen it in a movie. Yeah. 映画見たことがある。
誰のせいだ。誰が悪い。
誰のせいだ。誰が悪い。It's no one's fault. No one is at fault. Whose fault is it? Who is at fault? Whose fault is it? 誰のせいだ。誰が悪い。
どこかにいるはずだ。絶対にいる。
どこかにいるはずだ。絶対にいる。He should be there. He's definitely there. 絶対。Definitely. He should be somewhere. He's definitely there.
お前と戦うつもりはない。
お前と戦うつもりはない。I have no intention to fight you. お前と戦うつもりはない。Intention, yeah.
間違いじゃなかった。
間違いじゃなかった。It wasn't a mistake. It was not a mistake. It was a mistake.
今行く。行くか。
タキ、今行くから。I'm going, タキ、I'm coming. I go now.
急がなければ。
急がなければ。I must hurry up. I must hurry up. I'll be late. I must hurry up.
ここの家の人いる？
ここの家の人いる？ Is the house owner here?
簡単に言わないでください。
簡単に言わないでください。Please speak simply. Simply 簡単に言わないでください。Please don't say 言わないで don't say it. Please don't say it that this so easily. Please don't say this so easily.
彼氏はいますか？
彼氏はいますか？ Do you have a boyfriend?
答えがあるなら
答えがあるなら
言ってほしいし、
答えがあるなら言ってほしいし、
答えがあるなら言ってほしいし、
答えがあるなら言ってほしいし、答えがあるなら言ってほしいし。If you have an answer, please say it. Say it. I want you to say it. 言ってほしいし。
確かめなきゃ。
確かめなきゃ。確かめなきゃ。確かめなきゃ。I don't know. I must make sure. 確かめる to ascertain, to check, to make sure. I must make sure. 確かめなきゃ。I must make sure. 確かめなきゃ。
勝負はもうついていた。
勝負はもうついていた。The fight, the match has already been decided. 勝負はもうついていた。has already been decided. 勝負はもうついていた。
何ですか？
何ですか？ What is it? 俺が戦う。I fight.
全然大丈夫じゃありませんでしたよ。
全然大丈夫じゃありませんでしたよ。
だけどここにいる。
But he's here.
誰のせいだ。誰が悪い。
誰のせいだ。誰が悪い。Who's at fault? Whose fault is it? Who is at fault? Whose fault is it? Who's at fault?
映画で見たことがある。
簡単に言わないでください。
簡単に言わないでください。Please don't say that easily.
確かめなきゃ。
確かめなきゃ。I must make sure. Beautiful. Okay, let's go to grammar points. Wait. Okay. So the next grammar point, we only have a few grammar points left. The next one is this one, which is passive voice or passive something.
戦争は変わった。国家や思想のためではない。利益や民族のためでもない。金で雇われた傭兵部隊と作られた無人兵器が果てしない代理戦争を繰り返す。
Wait. Oh no.
The passive form.
Passive
and
form.
now,
So,
finally, onto the passive
voice.
form in Japanese. We learned a similar form, the potential form, previously. However, please take very special care not to confuse the two. The potential form, while at times may share similarities in the way certain words are conjugated, they are not the same and often follow very different conjugation rules and very different meanings. So please be careful. So we've talked about how passive language is used in Japanese, and here we now have talked about how passive language is used in Japanese, and here we now have the verb form that turns all verbs into passive verbs. This means the focus is on the action itself rather than who is doing the action. This makes it at times feel distant, polite, or maybe even a little bit cold and unconnected emotionally to the situation. To form the passive form, we change the ru in ru verbs to rareru, which is the same as the potential form. But this time you cannot drop the ra in rareru. That is locked on for passive. Next, for u verbs, unlike the potential form, for the passive form you must put the verb in the negative form and then remove the nai and replace it with reru. So, kao, to buy, would be kawanai, get rid of the nai, kawa, kawareru. Or iu, to say, would be iwanai, get rid of the nai, iwa, iwareru. Just like how we saw previously in to iwareteru. That is the passive form. Suru this time has its own form for passive speech, and this is sareru. And kuru has the same as its potential form, korareru. So let's take a look at some examples first from Metal Gear Solid 4.
金で雇われた傭兵部隊と作られた無人兵器が果てしない代理戦争を繰り返す。
Mercenary units hired for money and manufactured unmanned weapons are repeating an endless war. So here we have two examples of passive verbs in one sentence. The first is yatou, to employ or hire, here seen as yatowareta, be employed. And then we have tsukuru, here for manufacture, seen as tsukurareta. So we can see in both cases the verb ends in an areta sound, yatowareta and tsukurareta. And so here, the person who's doing this action is not yatowareta, be employed. And then we have tsukuru, here for manufacture, seen as tsukurareta. So we can see in both cases the verb ends in an areta sound, yatowareta and tsukurareta. And so here, the person who's doing this action is not clear. Who is hiring the mercenaries? Who is manufacturing? We don't know. That's because it's said in the passive form. Or like seen here from Animal Crossing. Here we have Shizue, the kind of secretary of Animal Crossing, saying that today a visitor has come to stay at the campsite. And the passive form of kuru, to come, has been used. This is both the passive form, but it's also a use of keigo here to show respect to the customers. As previously mentioned, speaking indirectly can be a way of speaking kind of respectfully towards someone. We can also tell that she's speaking in this form because she uses the o in front of kyakusama, and that is also honorific speech. Another example of this polite use of the passive form is here from Langrisser. Here, the literal translation would be something like, "Father, what is being said?" Which is clearly strange if you look at it just as the passive use. But when you consider that it can also be used as a form of respectful keigo speech, you can see that he is clearly using that in this situation, as he's not only talking to his father, but also a king. And so being respectful and not speaking so direct of his actions is something that it calls for this situation. So just remember, the passive form is different from the potential form, even if it shares the same conjugations for ru verbs.
Passive voice.
And also that the passive form is used to show that an action is happening kind of indirectly, without directly stating that action, it's being done. And this can actually be used in keigo and polite speech as well, because
Bonjour,
speaking indirectly
KM. How is it going, bro?
can also be polite.
How is it going, KM? Passive voice today, almost finishing the complete N4 grammar points, all of the grammar points. So we are doing passive voice, which is ukemike. Yeah, okay, so write it up. Okay, so we have rareru. Naru Wakamatsu, how is it going, bro? Ohayo, genki desu ka? Genki desu. Totemo genki desu. Totemo genki desu. Because we are finishing almost the N4 grammar points deck. The complete N4 grammar deck. So passive voice. Rareru or rareta. Rareru. Shortness. That's not how you feel. Congratulations on we didn't complete it yet. We didn't. KM, we didn't. Still, we have only a few left. Haba, which is waba, which is, I don't know what that is. Yasui, which means cheap. Yatto, which means, I don't know what it means. Yori, easy. Yote means plan. Yoda, I don't know. Yoni, son, Yona, I don't know what it means. Similar, I know Yona, okay, I know. Yoni naru, I don't know what it means. Yoni suru, no idea. Yoto omou. Zehi means certainly easy grammar point. And zenzen, of course, zenzen nai, not at all, very easy. Wait, both zenzen? I have two zenzen. Both same grammar points. And urai, which I have no idea what it means. Yeah, that's not passive. That's not, no, the passive is this.
Speech as well.
This is not passive, huh? Akiramereru. It's can't. It's a potential form. It is potential because it can't. Akiramereru wakenai.
今の私がしてあげられること。
Can. It's not. Maybe then I can forget about it.
そうすれば忘れられるのかも。
Can you believe it?
信じられる？
信じられる? Okay, wait. What if we look for wareru?
What
kind of trouble? Dr. Junkies is in trouble. What kind of trouble? Wait, deep seek. Okay. So we have to look for some passive voice sentences. Okay. And 4. Explain to me this grammar point, which means passive voice. Okay. Try reru, huh? Yeah, but reru is also the same. It will find more examples. It's the same.
ペンドラゴン氏には必ず宮殿へ参上されるようお伝え願いたい。
It is required at the palace. Yeah, this one is, but it's a bit confusing.
あれをやられると。
言われ？
あんたに言われるまでもないわよ。
You don't have to tell me that. 言われるまでもない。Okay. GPT. Okay. Those are passive. Yarareru and iwara. Yeah, this is one. This one is passive. This one is also passive, but it's
エ
kind
ン
of
ドラゴン氏に
long.
は必ず宮殿へ参上されるようお伝え願いたい。
It's kind of long and confusing. This one is easier.
いけねえ、仲間に怒られる。
Okorareru. To cure, to happen. Okay. So the next grammar point is, which means passive voice. Grammar point. Ukemikei, passive voice. The ukemikei passive voice in Japanese is used to express actions done to the subject, rather than just subject is doing the action. It often implies being affected by an action, sometimes negatively. X is done by Y, similar to English passive voice. Indirect blame or annoyance. I was rained on. That's polite, not passive. Polite, huh? Ik. Sanjo.
参上。
He is required at the palace. Sanjo sareru. To be done, sareru. Itsuru. Yeah, I don't know. Anyways, it's hard.
いけねえ、仲間に怒られる。
Okorareru. Passive, potential or passive. We don't know. We'll ask GPT. Grammar point. Mitai. Indirect. How to form the passive group U verbs. Go done. It's like change the last kana a in line plus reru. Kaku kakareru. Kakareru. Hanasu hanasareru. Ru verbs ichidan. Remove ru and add rareru. Taberu taberareru. Miru mirareru. Irregular verbs sareru and korareru. Okay. Doer. That's passive. Orareru. Orareru. Okorareru, which means to get angry, to get mad.
Okoru.
Okoru. Not to wake up.
Okoru.
Okoru. There it is. Ah.
Okoru.
Okoru. To get angry, to get mad. I'm in trouble.
いけねえ、仲間に怒られる。
Nakama ni okorareru. Okay, we'll check them both. We'll check them both. Suffering, passive. Yeah, passive. I did passive a lot of times in Genki. We did passive in Genki. I did a lot of exercises as well. I think I remember. I remember passive a lot, very well. Okay. So, 言われるまで。
あんたに言われるまでもないわよ。
It's given that to be that. You don't have to tell me that. Is this passive? Spontaneous passive. Aんたに言われるまでもないよ。もないわよ。Kind of confusing, this sentence.
あんたに言われるまでもないわよ。
もないわよ。あんたに言われるまでもないわよ。Kind of confusing, not going to lie. So word by word. あんたに言われる to be told. To be told. までも even the point of. ない sentence ending particle feminine. It's confusing because English like active voice. There is passive and there is active voice in English, I think. From what I remember. Sensei Vic, how is it going, bro? Consistent in Eigao minai. Consistency in Eigao mitai. Bro, consistency in not watching Shoplifter, bro. I don't need to be told by you. It's a camping in a boon.
あんたに言われるまで
Sensei
もない
weak,
わよ
bro. Sensei weak. I don't know, bro. I need to make a schedule. I need to make a schedule, bro. I have, bro. Sensei weak, bro. I have a list of movies, Ega, that I want to watch. And I need to make a schedule to watch them all. Okay. Passive form, you are areru. Shoplifters is the first one. Shoplifters is the first one. Consistency in Heiga Ominai. Bro. Many movies, bro. I have an Excel sheet. My teacher said effective English has to be specific, concise, and active. And active, huh? Not passive. English is very, bro. English is a beautiful language. Not going to lie. I love English. In the past, I hated English, but the last few years, I started loving English, bro. It's beautiful. Like the high level English is beautiful. When you speak like when you learn to be literature, you know, the high level poems and stuff like that, it's beautiful. I want to improve my English even more. Oh no, I'm going to get scolded by friends. To be scolded, to get angry. Most English translations change them into active voice. That's why it's confusing from English translation. From active voice. Bro, KM, to be honest, I don't understand. It's still in passive. Here it says, I'm going to get scolded. So it's passive. It's passive. To be scolded, okorareru. To be scolded, it's passive. I don't understand what you mean by it's being translated into active voice. To be scolded isn't it passive? To be done by something, isn't it passive voice? But in ChatGPT is passive. To be scolded, to scold is active, okay, but to be something is passive, passive voice. Okay, this kind of a nice sentence, a nice translation, but the best translation is this. Oh no, I'm going to get scolded by friends. Naka, it's more accurate. It's more accurate. Nakama, friends, fellows, companion, friends. By okorareru. Okorareru. So this is a better translation. This is a better. Literally. Oh no, I'm going to get scolded by friends. Okorareru. Okorareru is better to be written by in kanji. It's better to be written in kanji. But anyways, to be scolded, okay. Okorareru. Passive voice. It's passive. It's clearly passive. I mean, the translation in immersion kit. You don't have to tell me, yeah, this translation is active. This translation is active. But in GPT, very correctly, I don't need to be told by you. Is more accurate. This is a more accurate translation. So immersion kit is not that accurate. I don't Antani by you iwarareru, to be told by you is this one is better translation. Mademo nai wa yo. Bro, that's why I love GPT. That's why we love GPT. Okay. This one as well. Naka ni okorareru. I will be scolded. Okorareru, to be scolded by friends. By friends. Naka ni. Not naka. Nakama. Nakama ni okorareru. Translation immersion kit is not very literal. It depends more on context, yeah. Because it's like the whole show, the whole series, the whole episode. And it's like, it depends on the previews. Maybe it depends on the previous sentence. It's more natural. It's more English. The translation of immersion kit is more natural to an English-speaking person, audience, to an English-speaking audience. So they make it more close to English. But here on this platform, we are learning Nihongo. We are learners, so we need literal translations so that we can understand how is the grammar point used. Should be defeated at this rate. So this one be defeated. This one is a good translation. Yarareru zo means to be killed or be defeated as well. I don't know. Makerareru is to be defeated. ChatGPT is better. It's better for learning. Yarareru zo means to be defeated as well. Huh? Makeru means to be defeated. To be attacked. Yaru, okay. Konomamaja, at this rate, we're going to be defeated. If this keeps up, we'll be done for at this rate, yeah. We're gonna get beaten. Beautiful. Beautiful sentence, yarareru zo. So mamaja means at this rate. Or konomamaja. At this rate. Very, very interesting sentence, very interesting. Or she will be defeated from context. Okay. Beautiful sentence. Kampeki na bun. So, if this keeps up, she's gonna be defeated. She'll gonna be defeated. She's gonna be defeated. Okay, beautiful sentence. Goodbye, bro. Oyasumi nasai. Sensei Vic, good night, bro. Gambatte, bro. Of course, bro. Thank you for coming by and giving me your blessings and reminding me that I need to watch the movies, bro. I really want to watch movies. I really want to watch the movies. Bro, I told you I have an Excel full of movies I want to watch. I just need to make schedule, you know. I need to manage my time. I'm very bad at managing time and making plans. I don't know how time goes fast and without taking advantage of time. Bye-bye, bro. Good night. How areru desu ka? Bro, we need to be better with time. Time just goes quickly. When are you going to see her? Itsu awareru desu ka? I don't know, it looks like a good sentence. Itsu awareru desu ka? I'm not sure if it is passive though. Not sure if it is passive. Polite, not passive, huh? Polite. Wait, what do you mean polite? Isn't it awareru? Oh, what do you mean polite though? Wait, polite isn't I must? Polite isn't polite I must? I must with must form?
この場合、よく使われるのが
この場合、この場合、よく使われるのがこの場合 means in this case, for this case, we did この場合, one of the first grammar points. For this case, この場合、使われるのが敬語 honorific. We need, by the way, we also have kenjugo, sonkeigo, keigo. Wait, keigo is not sonkeigo or kenjugo? Passive is 使われる and this one. Wait, keigo is not kenjugo or sonkeigo? How many groups? Keigo is a group of sonkeigo, kenjugo, and teinego. Bro, wait, I've never heard of keigo, not going to lie. Wait, I definitely did sonkeigo and kenjugo from Genki. Teinego is the mass form. Is the mass? Okay, the normal one, that's the easiest one. Sonkeigo and kenjugo, I need practice on them. That's why we added 2 decks that we need to fill up soon. But keigo is a group of all? I don't understand. Yeah, I've never heard of that. I've never heard of keigo, not going to lie. I don't know. I don't understand. Like, what do you mean superset? Superset of the 3. I have to see examples. So this one is a keigo, huh?
いつ会われるんですか？
いつ会われるんですか? I don't know. I've never heard of it. Never heard of keigo. What is often used in this situation? In this case, what's often used is, yeah, beautiful sentence. Beautiful.
この場合、よく使われるのが
この場合、よく使われるのが beautiful sentence. And the best translation is this. In this case, what's often used is this. Beautiful. Beautiful. Doesn't even need a breakdown. Doesn't even need. But let's just add it. この場合、よく使われるのがKeigo, huh? I've never heard of Keigo. Don't you realize there is a war going on?
この戦時中に何ですか？怒られんのはおばさんですよ。
怒られんのはおばさんですよ。Again,怒られるのは Don't you realize there is a war going on? この戦時中に何ですかDuring the war, do we need to add this? Let's check the answers. Let's check the Gypty's opinion. During the war time, 何ですか? What is this? What are you doing during wartime like this? You're the one who's going to get scolded, auntie.
この戦時中に何ですか？怒られんのはおばさんですよ。
I don't understand. You're the one who's going to get scolded, auntie.
この戦時中に何ですか？怒られんのはおばさんですよ。
It's passive, but the sentence is a bit confusing.
この戦時中に何ですか？怒られるのはおばさんですよ。
この戦時中に何ですか？怒られるのはおばあさんですよ。So, what are you doing during wartime like this? You're the one who's going to get scolded, Auntie.
この戦時中に何ですか？怒られるのはおばさんですよ。
I don't understand.
誤解されるぐらい構わないけど。
誤解される。誤解。That translation is wrong, huh? Don't you realize there is a war going on? Both translations are confusing. 誤
解されるぐらい構わないけど。
誤解されるぐらい構わないけど。Let me think what they want. 刺される prick 刺される Wait, I think we added a lot of enough anime. 喜ばれるとか
そう喜ばれるとな。
Okay, because suck you up.
座れる
座れる Suck, to be sucked. I remember this episode. I remember from Shirokuma.
座れる
To be sucked up, 座れる Passive, yeah, both are passive, but bro. Passive, 座れる Both are passive, but get stabbed.
刺される
刺される To get stabbed. To get stabbed, huh? To resonate. Okay, I think we add this. It's a good kanji to learn. 刺される to get stabbed. Stick into something sharp point, yeah. To get stabbed. To get stabbed. She got stabbed, I think. She'll stab me. I'll get stabbed. I'll get stabbed. Question mark. Okay. And this episode, because I remember it, is very... I watched it.
座れる
So his mom, the mother of the panda, suck him with the
座れる
vacuum, with a vacuum cleaner. And he's saying, suck you up. 座れる to get sucked. Get sucked. Something like that. Anyways, let's move on to some dorama. Okay, and after that we add like some past tense.
って言われるたびに
って言われるたびに People said that she was cute just like no.
じゃあ何かと言われると
じゃあ何かと言われると No.
ママに怒られるぞ。
怒られるぞ。Your mom would get upset. ママに怒られるぞ。怒られる。I know 怒られる。言われる passive. What about 怒られる is passive as well? Okay.
ママに怒られるぞ。
ママに怒られるぞ。Mama will get hungry. Yeah, I think doesn't even need a breakdown. It's very clear.
だからってマンション取られるんだから。
マンション取られるんだから。
だからってマンション取られるんだから。
マンション取られるんだから。取られる to get taken. 取る to take.
取る。
Toru to get to take. I think is beautiful.
だから
So the
マンショ
mansion
ン
will
取られ
get
るんだか
taken
ら
by basically by Izumi. By Izumi. Okay. Because the apartment is going to be taken by Izumi. Beautiful. Beautiful. From context, we can understand that is Izumi. Will ended up taken by Izumi. By Izumi. Okay, beautiful. So mansion is not a mansion. Is not a mansion like in English. Mansion means actually means apartment. Apartment in Japan is still a condominium style building. It's not mansion. I thought it was a mansion like luxurious house or something. Okay, Torara, yeah, doesn't need that. Okay, done. Okay, well, you know,
無視されるとか。
they're avoiding 無視されるとか like when they are avoiding you 無視されるとか like when you're being avoided
無視されるとか。
when you're being avoided, yeah. 無視されるとか Okay. 無視されるとか when like being ignored, yeah, like being ignored. Literally like being ignored. It's the best translation. Things like being ignored. Beautiful. Easy, simple, one word, easy to remember. 無視されるとか and we can remember the 無視漢字。無視する。
無視されるとか。
無視する to ignore. 無視される to be ignored. Beautiful. Beautiful.
相手から何か言われるのも。
相手から何か言われるのも。From something said from. I think this is a passive voice.
今度は私が言われる番に。
And that's my turn to be on the receiving end.
より良い人と結ばれることで、
より良い人と結ばれることで by connecting with better people より良い人と to come to fasten together ことで Okay, I think this is a passive.よいより人と to be tied, to be connected, to be blind, join, being united with better person, with better people. Beautiful.
より良い人と結ばれることで、
結ばれることで、より良い人と結ばれることで、beautiful。完璧な文。by being connected with better people, by being connected with better people. Okay. より良い people being united with better person. This is a very literal translation. By being united. Same thing, same. Same but different.
完全に別れ話されると思った。
完全に別れ話されると思った。I thought you were going to break up with me. 完全 means perfect. 完全に Yeah, it's confusing. I don't want to do.
自分の名前を呼ばれるのって。
自分の名前を呼ばれるのって。My name. When I call my name, realize how happy it makes me feel when someone calls my name. When my name is being called, beautiful. I understand it completely.
自分の名前を呼ばれるのって。
自分の名前を呼ばれるのって。Beautiful. Okay. 自分の名前を呼ばれるのって。I realize how happy it makes me feel when my name is being called. Being called by your own name. Okay, translation. And that's how happy it makes me feel when is from context. Okay. When my name is being called. When my name is being called. I think it's good. I think it's a good translation. 自分の名前を呼ばれるのって。自分の名前を呼ばれるのって。Being called by your own name. Or by my own name. So, 自分の is like self. By my own name. Okay, beautiful. 完璧な文。
遅くなられるそうです。
You'll be home late.
遅くなられるそうです。
Okay, I think let's go to past tense now, if you suspect.
疑われるなら。
I think we added a lot. Polite, not passive, huh? Polite again. How do you differentiate between polite and
遅くなられるそうです。
keigo or son keigo? How do you differentiate? How do you tell the difference?
遅くなられるそうです。
遅くなられるそうです。Become. I don't get it. 1、2 Wait, only 2? 1、2、3、4、5、6。1、2、3、4、5。1、2、3、4、5、6。I think that's it. I think that's enough. Maybe I explain it. I can explain it. Of course, bro. Let's join. YouTube comments have about 30 seconds. Bro, let's join. Do you want to join? By the way, we couldn't connect with AC-san today. And Kaito, they were busy. Alright, let's join. They were busy. Hello, bro. Alright, let's join. They were busy. Okay. Hello, bro. Wait, alright, let's join. Wait, am I in? They were busy. Okay, wait. We need to not make the voice audible. Speakers. Output device. Okay, speakers.
Oh, hello?
Hello, bro.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear.
So what I was saying was, hello?
Can you hear me? Bro?
Yeah, yes, I can hear you.
Hello.
Hello?
How's it going, KM?
Good. I'm fine. How are you?
I'm fine. I'm very well, very well.
What time is it in your time zone?
Now it's past midnight. 45 minutes past midnight.
You should go to bed soon.
Soon. We finish with this and we go. Yeah, so Keigo, bro,
sure.
Keigo. I've never heard of Keigo. What is Keigo?
I'm not sure how much you've learned about Keigo, but
I've never heard of it.
It's just the collective words of what you learned: the Sonkeigo, Kenjogo, and the Teineigo. What do you understand about them?
I know them. I know Sonkeigo. I know Kenjogo as well. But the normal one is the first one, Teinkeigo or something. Teineigo.
Oh, Sonkeigo. Can you explain what it is?
Well, Teineigo is the mass form. Like it's polite, not so polite, not so formal. Okay, no, not so. The Ru form. What do you call it? Not so simple. What is it? Not too polite.
Yeah,
okay, mass form. There is mass form, not so polite. It is Teineigo. Okay. The Sonkeigo is the super polite, super honorific, and the Kenjogo is the humble. So you humble yourself when you speak to others.
Yeah, that's pretty good. But it's not just extent, but the Sonkeigo is used for so let's say you're talking about your boss.
Okay.
And so you have to show your respect to your boss. And if you are talking like about the boss's action, that's when you use Sonkeigo, right?
Wait.
If you do something to your boss,
yeah,
and about your action, that's why when you use Kenjogo, right?
You humble
and
yourself.
Teineigo is just that's right. Yes, that's right. And Teineigo is just a grammatical, I don't know, like grammar, how do I say, grammar form, just to be polite or just sounds soft.
Yeah.
And all of them are collectively called Keigo. So Sonkeigo is a Keigo, part of Keigo. Kenjogo is part of Keigo. Teineigo is part of Keigo.
Yeah, I have never seen. I don't understand. Like, what do you mean part of the Keigo in?
Dog is a mammal. Like cat is a mammal.
Okay.
Right. Lion is a mammal, but they are all mammal too. Dog is a mammal. Does that make sense?
Yeah. So is the mother of all Keigo?
Yes. It's a collective word for all of those three.
Okay. Wait. I just noticed they all end in Keigo. Oh no, they don't. There is Kenjugo and there's Teineigo. Wait, so Keigo, is there like what do you call it? Conjugations for Keigo?
Conjugation. I'm not sure if that's true, but yeah. So long story short, I should have called it Sonkeigo. What was it? Sanjo Sareru?
Okay.
That was Sonkeigo because it's just talking about someone's action, and the someone should be respected.
Okay.
So, but it's also Keigo. Sonkeigo and Keigo, but not Kenjogo.
Yeah. So how did you tell the difference? How did you know? Like I showed you some words, and you told me is polite, is Keigo. How did you recognize?
So first of all, I call it polite. That means I was talking about keigo.
Yeah.
And how do you know that is keigo, the not passive, right?
Yeah.
Is that what you're asking?
Yeah. For example, this osokunareru so desu. Osokunareru so desu. You told me it's keigo, it's polite, it's not passive. How did you know?
Because osokunaru cannot be used in passive.
Okay. Naru cannot be passive, huh? To become. You cannot say nareru to become. Yeah, you cannot. You're right.
But some verbs can be used both keigo and passive, so
you have to understand from context in that.
Yeah, so those could be confusing, but I don't think I saw that kind of example today.
Yeah. Very, very interesting. Keigo, huh? KM. Wait, KM. So wait, you are from Spanish? You are from Spain? Because I heard you say C. Huh?
Sorry, yeah, I'm visiting Argentina, and like it stays with me. You know, I was trying to speak Spanish, but I'm Japanese, and I was born and raised in Japan, and I live in the United States.
You are a Nihonjin, you are Japanese, and you live in because I heard you say C. I thought you were Spanish.
Sorry,
yeah, because I also want to learn Spanish as well. You are learning, you are learning Spanish, huh?
Yeah, but it's I have lots to learn from now on, but yeah, maybe it's just like fun. Maybe I can retire in Venezuela or Colombia after
that would be
10
nice.
or 15 years. So
yeah. Very nice. Wait, so you are Nihonjin. You know very well Japanese.
I think so. Yeah, I graduated from my college in Japan. So
yeah, very nice.
And yeah.
Yeah.
Good.
So you live now you live in USA.
Yes.
Very nice. Bro,
I
KM.
think you live. Oh yeah.
What do you wanted to say?
No,
I cut you off. Sorry.
No, never mind. I just was going to ask the same question. But it's okay. You don't have to say.
No. What question? Tell me anything you want.
So I think you said you live in Greece.
Cyprus. Hey, almost Greece.
Cyprus.
Almost, yeah. You know Cyprus?
I think so. Yeah.
Cyprus is like an island. You know Crete?
Yeah, I think I know where that is.
Yeah, it's Mediterranean Sea.
Why are you learning Japanese?
Why? So a lot of reasons. First of all, I wanted to learn Chinese, but then suddenly there was this MEXT. Do you know MEXT scholarship?
No.
There is a scholarship from Japan that every year you make an application and you study there for masters in Japan. I applied last year, but I didn't qualify. I was rejected.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah, it sucks, but it gives me motivation. It gave me motivation to maybe learn. I said, why not start learning Japanese? Maybe one day we be there, you know?
Did they tell you why you weren't qualified?
No, they do not tell reasons.
Yeah, I'm curious too.
Yeah, I was curious too, but they don't reveal the reasons. It's from the embassy. But anyways, from that day, I said, why don't we learn both Japanese and Chinese? In order to avenge them, in order to avenge.
Yeah, well, learning two languages could be very, overwhelming, but yeah.
It's fun, it's fun. It's very overwhelming, but it's fun.
Yeah, I have learned Chinese before, and the pronunciations and the grammar are totally different from Japanese,
yeah.
but the idea is the same. Like, we're using the same characters after all, so there are some overlaps, but yeah, it should be fun.
It should be fun. Bro, the pronunciation in Chinese is very difficult, it's very hard. Japanese is way easier. But also, wait, Japanese, when I learned, because I started learning Japanese first, when I got into Chinese, I could understand a lot of characters. Because I knew kanji, I could understand the meaning of a lot of Chinese characters, which was very, very interesting.
Yeah, they use the simplify characters, right?
Yeah.
I don't know which part did you go. The Taiwan also uses different types of kanji. So,
Taiwan, huh? Wait, Taiwan is a different language?
Yeah. How it's called, like, so they're using the same characters, but it's a different versions. Japan is using the one from like 8th century or something.
Okay.
And China has a simplified version.
Simplified.
It's more modern. It's way easier to write. So for example, I first took flight from Tokyo to Shanghai, and I couldn't read Tokyo. It's called Donjing, but it's different versions of
You couldn't read.
kanji.
You couldn't read the characters.
Yeah, I couldn't. Yeah.
Okay, so the difference, because I noticed also when I search on Google, they show me Chinese characters. It's a bit different. The characters is a bit different from kanji. Some kanji, some characters are different. You're right.
Yeah, it's a simplified version.
Simplified, huh? Interesting. So yeah, we keep learning, bro. We keep learning. I think when I reach 1,000 days, I would be able to speak Nihongo very well. I think 1,000 days is the goal, is the day you can speak very well. And
yeah, you should try speaking in Japanese.
I should because the other day I think you were there. I tried to speak with the AC-san, but I couldn't. Words wouldn't come out. That's why I prepared. I made like words, questions, some questions and answers. I wrote it down, and hopefully I'm prepared.
Yeah. Well, yeah, practice makes perfect. So
speaking, bro, without using what we are learning here, is not going to work. I have to speak. Maybe speak with you, KM. Maybe I speak with you as well.
In Japanese?
Yeah. Let's try. Okay, so let's try self-introduction. Self-introduction is like 自紹介
自己紹介
Okay. Shall we start? Shall we speak in Nihongo?
はい、お願いします。
お願いします。はじめまして。
はじめまして。
So, 私の名前はティミミズです。あなたの名前
ティミミズさん、はじめまして。
bro. How to say bro in 日本語
bro. Well, we don't say bro. Oh, I'll think about it.
We'll say
anyway.
bro. We'll say bro for now. はじめまして bro.
はい。はじめまして、天ニミツさん。
はじめまして。私の仕事はエンジニアです。
エンジニア。
毎日未知のエンジニアの働けいます。I don't know if you understand.
No, it doesn't make sense.
It doesn't make sense. 未知のエンジニア。
未知のエンジニアってどういう意味ですか？
どういう意味ですか？ what does that mean?
It's asking what does it mean? どういう意味ですか？
未知。意味。I know 意味 means meaning.
意味。
どういう意味？道 is road, no?
道。
Yeah. 道 what is it? 道
I thought you said the 日。
me with M. Yeah.
Also, 道路のエンジニア。
Yeah, so 道路 what does that mean?
道路 is also a road.
Road, yeah. Wait, 道路 is road.
Road.
How do you write that? Wait, isn't it Michi? Why is it not Michi?
I'll explain it. So if you want to say 道のエンジニア。
道のエンジニア、yeah.
道のエンジニア。
Did you say 道路 How to write that? 道路
Going live channel or Chillzone channel. 道
路 Wait, is that it? This is 道路
Yes, that's
Doro, road.
Yes.
It has the kanji Michi in it. What is the difference? What is this kanji? This is also
No,
Michi.
it's the same. It's same, but it has more syllables, so like it makes more sense. Like it's easy to understand.
Doro.
In audio.
道路。
So, Doro no engineer.
道路のエンジニア。I feel it's too specific. What is exactly your job title?
It's Sibiru no engineer.
Civil engineer.
Yeah. And the company, 会社の、私の会社 is specifically on 道路工事、yeah. 道路工事。So, yeah. あなたは？
僕の仕事ですか？
いや、はい。
僕の仕事はソフトウェアエンジニアです。
ソフトウェア、面白い。私はとてもソフトウェアエンジニアとても大好きです。
大好きです。とても大好きです。はい。
いや、respect, how to say respect? Respect. 尊
敬してます。
私はとても尊敬人のソフトエンジニア。
うん。
いや、尊敬。
うん。
Okay, so
日本でif you still have your self introduction.
I?
You should go. Yes, you do. Do you? Do you have more stuff to express in your self-introduction.
I'm trying. Yeah. Let's see. Okay. So,
yeah, keep it going.
so. 私の仕事言う。Okay. 私は I was going to say something very, but I forgot. Wait. 私は私のうちの庭はとても猫います。
Well, yeah, it was a broken sentence, but it made sense.
It made sense, huh?
Yeah. 何匹くらいいますか？
何匹とても、wait.
何匹くらい？
とても。1、2、3、
2匹、3匹。
1匹、3匹、4匹。
4匹。
白い白い猫、so 5、6匹、grande, big, how to say big, 大きい猫。
大きい。6匹大きい猫はいる。
Exactly, もちろん。
もちろん。
2週前に4小さい猫いけた。
2週間前に
2週間前に
新しい猫が4匹生まれた。4匹生まれた。
Again?
新しい猫が4匹生まれた。
4匹生まれた。Yeah, no. So 10匹猫います。
10匹 Why so many?
私の庭。私のうちの
庭に Is that your business? So
you
it's just
on the
your
street.
cat and selling it to...
Just on the street. In the neighborhood.
Okay.
And 私は猫私は feed them. I feed them. 食べる。I give them food.
Okay, give it to them. 餌をあげてます。餌をあげてます。
Yeah.
餌をあげてます。
One day どう使ういつでもどうビデオ is どう Like vlogs, make videos. 動画を使う。動画を使う。Yeah. One day いつでも動画を使う。猫。
いつでも Always?
いつも。one day いつも。いつも動画を使う。猫を見つける。
猫を見つける？
見てあげよう。
Cat will find cats?
Yeah. 見つける。No, to show. 見せる？見つける to find and 見せ to show? 見せる？
Yes.
Yeah, so 猫を見せよう。見せる。見せてあげよう。
So you're saying you are uploading the cat's video?
Yeah, いつも。 On YouTube.
That's
YouTube
nice.
で YouTube に。
On YouTube.
Yeah.
YouTube.
Make videos. So what else? This is one fact. So what is the introduction? 自紹介？
自己紹介。
自己紹介。自己紹介。So yeah, 猫。とても猫。It's a problem. 問題。
とてもね。
What else? What else? 私は中国も勉強している。中国語勉強している。中国語を勉強している。あなたはスパニッシュ勉強しています？
はい。
はい、
はい。私はスペイン語を勉強してます。
何番 How many time? 何時間 Yeah. How many, like, how much time have you been studying?
Not much actually.
Can you speak? ¿Hablas español?
Un poco.
Un poco.
Porque estudio español en Buenos Aires por 3 años.
¿Vas a Argentina?
3 años. Sí, sí. Buenos Aires en Argentina.
Interesante.
Muy interesante.
Muy.
待って、頭が混乱してきた。My brain is like super confused.
I forgot how to say yo hablo español un poco también. And 私の夢はArgentina は。
Argentina.
I
Going to Argentina? What? That's your dream? I wanted to just buy a plane tickets.
My dream is to buy plane ticket.
Welcome. Yeah, if you want to make your dream come true.
One day. いつも。
すごくIt's the other side of the planet, so I'm not sure when I will come to Argentina next time.
You don't know when you're going to Argentina?
Yeah. I wanna take a Spanish class in the future again, but I will take it probably in Mexico.
In Mexico, huh?
That's because it's much closer.
Bro, we can learn Spanish together. I want to learn Spanish as well. Spanish is very easy. とても簡単は。Spanish とても簡単。
Yeah, it could be easy for people in Europe.
Yeah. I forgot about that. Yeah. So for Japanese is different. Yeah, that's why.
Japanese is totally upside down.
Upside down.
Like we talk, like active passive is different.
Yeah.
And the positions of verb is different. Everything is different.
Yeah. Wait, so how come you learn English? Or you told me you live in USA, yeah?
Yes.
How much time in USA?
11 years. 11 years.
11 years? Too much.
Yeah.
So you learn English very well.
Yeah, it was very how do I say, excruciating experience, but
yeah, excruciating. So very hard.
I'm over it. Yeah, it was, but I'm over it.
From Japanese to English is very hard, huh? Yeah.
But it's it's a default language, in the world, so
yeah,
nobody can avoid it.
English is very nice. I love English.
Yeah. Yeah. It's okay.
It's okay, bro. KM. So I don't know. I don't know what to say else in Japanese, to be honest. Bro, when I speak, I forget. Like I know a lot of words, I know a lot of kanji, but when I want to speak, I don't know. My brain is like chaos, you know. Maybe I need to like calm down. I don't know. Words don't come up. Maybe I need to have it like written down.
Well, yeah, what I do in with Spanish is like basically every time I have, the words I don't know how to say in Spanish, I just mix it with English.
Yeah. You use English, yeah. Maybe that's a good way. But also we need to do it more often. Like I need to speak more often, not just one day and that's it. Like we spoke today, we need to speak tomorrow, after tomorrow, like often, in order to get used to speaking. Nihongo, yeah, Nihongo de.
Nihongo de?
Yeah. In Nihongo.
そうだね。
そうだね。
そうですね。
そういうことだ。
そういうことだ。そういうことです。
What does it mean, そういうことだ or そういうことです?
That's right.
That's right. Because I saw, do you know Heisenberg?
Heisenberg?
Heisenberg, yeah.
Heisenberg? アニメですか?
No, it's Breaking Bad.
Breaking Bad.
Yeah. He say, 私の名は? And the other person says, Heisenberg. And Heisenberg says, そういうことだ. Like the Japanese dub. Which is very, very cool. そういうことだ. Means that's right, huh?
そういうことです。
そういうことです。そういうことです。そういうことです better? Yeah,
it's the same.
It's the same. It's very, very cool. Very cool the way he says it. Bro, so wait, so you go to Japan or you stay only in US?
I will stay in the US for another 10 or 15 years.
10, 15 years?
Yeah, but I will go back to Japan someday.
Yeah, いつも。
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 いつか。いつも。
いつも。
いつも is always.
いつも is always?
Yes.
Someday? What is someday?
いつか。
いつか。I thought it was いつも。I always confuse this いつも、いつでも、いつか。Wait, so you go back, you go sometimes to Japan or like holidays or something? Or you just stay only in the US?
No, I visit Japan once in a while.
You visit, huh?
Like almost every year, yeah. I do.
Like once a year, twice a year, something like that?
Not twice a year, maybe.
Twice a year, twice a year.
Once a year or every other year.
Nice.
Something like that.
Where? Tokyo or other place?
My family is in Osaka.
Osaka?
Yeah, Osaka, yeah. But I live in Tokyo from college, so I have many friends in Tokyo as well.
You went to college in Tokyo? Wait, Osaka, where is Osaka again?
Osaka is in the west.
In the west, on the beach. No. Wait, yeah, in the beach.
Not beach.
Wait,
it's all very polluted. If you swim in the Osaka beach,
yeah,
you will die.
That's right.
So at least you will get a diarrhea.
No way. It's polluted. That much polluted.
I won't swim.
Wait, why is it polluted?
Well, it's not polluted, but it's not clean either.
It's not clean, huh? Bro, Wait, so wait, you all of Osaka beach you cannot swim? There is no beach?
Maybe not all of them, but not sure if there is beach place in Osaka. I've never heard of it.
Nah.
Maybe there is. I'm not sure.
Wait, where is Tokyo? I'm confused. Ah, there is
Tokyo
Tokyo.
is
Ah,
in the
there is
east.
Tokyo. So Osaka, it's far away, Osaka from Tokyo.
It's like 3 hours by Shinkansen.
3 hours. 3 hours is too much, bro. You know Cyprus? You know Cyprus? look at Cyprus in comparison. Look at that. 3 hours, like Cyprus, like from here to here, like from the far end to the far end is like 2 hours drive with car. And you tell
it's
me
an island.
yeah, and we have beaches everywhere, but bro, like, wait, so you go back to Tokyo and Osaka?
Yes.
Bro, 私の夢は日本語行く、日本語行く。アルゼンチナ
日本に行く
と日本語。日本に行く、や。
日本に行く
日本に行く、や。
日本に行く
や。はい。日本に行く。
Why don't you just buy a plane ticket?
Why don't, いや。お金はあれば、チケットは買います。
チケットを買います。お金があればチケットを買います。
いや。お金があればチケットが買います。お金がない。
お金がない。
お金がない。So, Hokkaido, what about Hokkaido? I think Hokkaido has like clean air, has green.
What do you mean? What do you mean? Hokkaido.
Hokkaido
That you wanna
like
swim?
Sapporo. No, has like good quality air.
Yeah, I'm sure it has. It's it has huge lands and it's in the north, so it's very cold. A lot of people like skiing.
It's snowing. Yeah, it snows there. Has a lot of greenery. Oh, bro, very interesting. Bro, KM, thank you very much, bro. Thank you very much for coming by. I think I will go to sleep now.
Yeah.
It's
you need
getting.
it.
Look at the time, bro. I don't know. Can you see?
It's past 1?
It's 1:21.
Oh, yeah, you should. And it's Monday, right? It's
Yeah.
Monday in your time zone.
Yeah. So, bro, KM, thank you very much. I learned a lot. Not going to lie. Let's speak again in Nihongo.
Of course.
Can you
もちろん
speak?
です。
もちろんです。ありがとう。
もちろんです。
Can you speak? Can you
ど
speak
ういたし
again?
まして。もちろんです。
もちろん。Okay, bro. KM, thank you very much, bro. Let's do it again.
どういたしまして。どういたしまして。
よろしくお願いします。
こちらこそよろしくお願いします。
は
じゃ
じゃあ、
あ、こちらこそよろしくお願いします。じゃあ、
Thank
じゃあ、
you
さ
very
ような
much.
ら。
ありがとう。
さよなら
ありがとう。さよなら、bro. さよなら and おやすみなさい。
さような
And
ら
また明日。
おやすみ。
おやすみなさい、bro.
お疲れ様でした。
Thank you very much. Okay, so that was our talk with KM. Amazing guy, great guy. I think let's end it here. We added a lot of sentences. I don't think we need to add any more. Added 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 sentences. Let's end it here, guys. Amazing guy KM. Thank you very much. And mata ashita. And oyasuminasai. mata ashita. Ashita. And oyasuminasai. Yasuminasai.